Good morning, W.W. Robinson. Today is October 17th, 2018. I had to think about it for a second. And I have Kyoto here with me this morning. How are you?
Good.
Did you have a good 4-day weekend?
Yeah,
Did you do anything exciting?
not really.
Or were you just lazy?
Kind of.
Those are the best 4-day weekends. Yes. All right. So it is day 4 in our rotation. And tell us what's for lunch today.
Spaghetti with meatball sauce, tossed salad, corn, applesauce, peaches, garlic, not choices of milk.
All right. Sounds like a good lunch today. We have Jacob here to tell us about the weather. All right, Jacob, come on over here. Or should I call you Batman? You have a Batman? Okay, Batman, come on over here. What is the weather today?
Sunny.
Oh, it is sunny. It's about time too, right? We've had enough rain this fall and summer and beginning of the school year, right? All right, thank you, Jacob. Good job. And we have Nylise here to lead us in the pledge. So please stand for, Nylise, come this way. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Right here. And I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good job, Nylise. Thank you. Please join me for a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, we have a few announcements this morning. First, we'll do birthdays. So celebrating on October 17th, we have Evelyn Haywood, Corbin Killian, and Elijah Scott. So happy birthday to those folks. Hope you have an absolutely wonderful birthday today. And if you're interested in doing the Rockin' Robins, you need to sign up for that by November, and it starts on November 2nd, I believe, or you have to sign up by November 2nd. And it's on Tuesdays from 3:30 to 5, and you can talk to your PE teachers about that. And also, we have an announcement from our PE department. Miss Weimer Holler's 5th grade class won free playground equipment for the first grading period. And they also say, please keep sending in your Coke points. I forget what all we take up. Box tops, and send those down to the office, so we can put them in the PE teachers' mailboxes. Miss Proctor's all over the place this morning. My brain's not working. All right, and I have an announcement for chorus students. Remember, tomorrow is the concert. Arrive at the main doors at W.W. Robinson by 6:20, and the concert starts at 7. And I wrote down another announcement. Where did I put it? What was the other announcement I wrote? Oh, right there. Fundraiser. Today is the last day for keychains. So if you have a fundraiser to turn in, or you have your little slip that says how many things you've sold so you can get a keychain, today's the last day for keychains. Please bring them down as soon as announcements are over to the lobby where the PTO ladies are. Am I forgetting? Oh, can you hold that up for me? I almost forgot. So this was found in the cafeteria this morning at breakfast. It's a nice iPad. If it looks like yours, please come down to the office so you can claim it. But somebody left an iPad. Okay. And do you have any shout outs this morning?
Miss Goodwin, Miss Rittenhouse, and Miss Owen.
All right. And I'm going to read from our story for a little bit this morning, The Wild Robot. If you remember when we left off, Brightville and Roz had just moved into their nest. They had a nice garden that they'd grown, and everybody was being really nice to Roz. So we're on chapter 35, the first swim. Good afternoon, you two, said Loud Wing as she wandered into the garden. Remember me, Bright Bill? Loud Wing, Loud Wing. Very good, the old goose giggled. Now, Roz, do you know what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is swimming day, the day when all the parents take their goslings out on the pond for the very first time. And you simply must bring Bright Bill. Swim, swim, said the gosling, shaking his tail feathers. Bright Bill can go, said Roz, but I cannot swim. I cannot go on the pond with him. I will not be able to protect him. Who'd have thought a big thing like you would be afraid of a little water? Loudwing laughed. Well, don't you worry about Bright Bill. He'll be safe in the flock, and he's going to have so much fun swimming with the other goslings. We begin at sunrise, so don't be late. See you in the morning. And with that, the goose plopped into the water and glided away. Swim, swim, said the gosling. Yes, Bright Bill, said the robot, staring at the pond. Swim, swim. Early the next morning, peeps and honks and splashes began echoing across the calm water. Roz and Bright Bill followed a trail through the fog and over to the beach that was crawling with fluffy goslings and proud parents. Roz took a few steps into the water, and her survival instincts immediately flared up. The robot's computer brain knew that if the water got inside her body, it could do serious damage. And so, as the other parents began swimming across the pond, Roz stood safely in the shallows and watched. Bright Bill ran up and down the beach with the other goslings, peeping and laughing and pretending to be afraid of the tiny waves. When one finally pulled him in, he felt his body floating on top of the water. A big smile appeared on the gosling's face. Clearly, Bright Bill was designed to swim. Very good, Bright Bill, said Loudwing as she floated past. You're a natural. Yes, Bright Bill, you are a natural, said Roz, trying to sound like a good mother. Loudwing rounded up all the goslings and gave them a quick swimming lesson. Remember, everyone, paddle your feet evenly to swim in a straight line. Paddle with your right foot to go left and paddle with your left foot to go right. Try it out and join the rest of us when you're ready. Happy swimming day! Loudwing and the other adult geese calmly glided toward the center of the pond. A jumble of goslings tried to keep up with them. The youngsters jostled and splashed and peeped with excitement, and gradually they paddled in the directions of their parents. Only Bright Bill lagged behind. Mama, swim! Roz pointed to the flock. I cannot swim. Go have fun with the other geese. You will be safe with them. The gosling took a deep breath. Then he shook his tail feathers and paddled his feet and set out on his very first swim. He drifted too far to the left, then he drifted too far to the right, but his feet just kept paddling until he caught up to the other goslings. Roz spent the morning watching her son swim around and around the pond, and as she watched him, she felt something like gratitude. Thanks to Bright Bill, the robot now had friends and shelter and help. Thanks to Bright Bill, the robot had become better at surviving. In a way, Roz needed Bright Bill as much as Bright Bill needed Roz, which was precisely why she felt such concern when the mood on the pond suddenly changed. Uh-oh. One moment, everything was tranquil, and the next moment, the geese were in panic. Something was violently sloshing through the group. It was Rockmouth, the giant toothy pike. Fish had been a problem in the pond for as long as anyone could remember, but he'd never attacked goslings before. All the parents immediately went to protect their young. All the parents except Roz. The robot could only stand in the shallows and watch as her son left the other geese behind and desperately swam toward his mother. Swim to me, Bright Bill, quickly! The gosling kicked as fast as he could, but alone on the water, he made an easy target. The pond rippled as Rockmouth slashed below the surface. Mama, help! Squeaked Bright Bill. The robot was terribly conflicted. Part of her knew she had to help her son, but another part knew she had to stay out of deep water. Her body lurched forward and then backward again and again and again as she struggled to make a decision. And then Loudwing came to the rescue. Rockmouth, don't you dare harm that little darling. The gold goose fluttered over and splashed down right on top of the fish. Leave him alone! She pecked and kicked and beat her wings against the fish until he surrendered to the murky depths of the pond. Loudwing escorted Brightbill back to the beach, and a minute later the gosling was in his mother's arms, safe and sound. Rockmouth isn't as dangerous as he seems, said the goose out of breath, but I think that's enough swimming for one day. That doesn't sound like a very nice fish, does it? All right, well, we will stop there for today. And you can be the kind of leader that you would follow and make it a great day. So long.